It hurts. It hurts pretty bad. They're telling me to rotate my shit. I don't want to rotate. I want to be like this. Don't want to rotate. This is not TikTok. Don't want to rotate. So, in pain. I lost my little buddy, my best friend, the guy who pulled me from the flame to the person, the being named Romeo. I was on the verge of being straight postal. I was in a bad place. Then I meet this little weenie dog. He's a little puppy and he's in my hand pretty much for 14 years. This person, this entity, this being named Romeo in dog form, wiener dog form at that. Made me grow up. He forced me to grow up. So, of course I'm hurt. Cooking chicken without no fucking seasoning. What the fuck is wrong with me? No salt, no pepper. I threw it in the grease bucket. It is 10:33 California time. I've been drinking brandy and beers since I woke up. I was going to get super blitzed last night, but I couldn't. My brain was not blitz mode. I slept in his spot on the floor with my blankets. And I feel as if I let him down. I fed him a bunch of food that he didn't need. He puked it up and shit it out. And his back was bad, so he didn't want to give him no food that was too hard because he had to arch his back to poop, and his fucking back was so fucked up. I'd stop giving him extra snacks. You don't feed your dog by throwing him scrap on the floor because then he'll pick up stuff off the floor. But I used to give him scraps all the time, throw them to him and all that shit. And now, in the end, he thought he could just fucking rip open garbage bags and whatever the fuck he wanted to do. Because I stopped giving him extra food because it wasn't doing him any good. It was making him overweight and his health. People say it's not my fault, but it's my fault. I conditioned him wrong. And even though he was supposed to be gone a long time ago, he was the runt. He's going to have testicular cancer. He's going to die. He won't last 5 years. All the odds was against him when he first got here. And I said, he's going to be here. You're not going to fucking put him in a box. He's not going to be in a box for 8 hours until people get off work. He's not going to this. He's not going to that. He's going to be treated like a human. And in the end, I was like running from him, trying to hide my food, and push him away. And there's too many fucking similarities when my grandmother passed away. argued with my grandmother for the first time in my life. Days later, she was gone. I pushed him away, ran from him, snake and eat, and now he's gone. But you're like, why is this guy all worked up over a fucking dog? Well, this dog was a life-saving fucking dog. This dog was my, I guess you could call him my, a comfort dog. Wasn't dogs people used to get on airplanes and all that shit. I was experienced racial trauma before I met him. And then I studied racial ignorance after I got him. I studied the causes of racism. Studied all this shit. I watched all the videos, all the major colleges, all the professors, and I could go out in public again, understanding that everybody's not the same as the racist bullshits. They gave me a hard time. He was my rescue dog. He saved me from me. He saved me from drugs and conspiracy theories and stress and drama. He was a human in dog's form. Only if we just listen and not speak so fucking much, we can learn. Empty. Pain. Pain is not for the weak. I got two of them. Good fuck. 6 o'clock somewhere else. 9:40 here. Two pieces of Chinese fried chicken. The average people wouldn't even know what Chinese fried chicken is. You know, shit. You know how you go to the place and they got the fried duck? You just see a little red glazed duck. I don't know why this is telling me to tilt the phone. So, did this video record? Did I vent enough? I don't know. One thing I do know is that damn timer is moving. That has been the longest 9 minutes of my life. So I know it must have been rough for you. So let's see what happens. Now the light is on and everything is shiny and bright. Tilt your camera, you can't have it like that. It's bullshit. I would not have left TikTok if this is how I have to do videos on YouTube. Upside fucking down. There's no music in the background. About to shave all this shit off. This is how you look when there's a serious loss. A lot of people be like, it's just a puppy, it's just a dog. Friend of mine named Butch, aka James Homer, Had a dog named Cujo. We worked at this job. And this motherfucker would bring Cujo every fucking where. I'm like, man, come on, man. We got a job to do. Why are you bringing her everywhere we go? Dogs in the golf cart, dogs in the truck, dog everywhere. Fried chicken at 10 o'clock in the morning, yeah. I want to cook this at 3. So I badgered him constantly about Cujo. I loved her. She was cool, but she tried to rape male dogs and all kind of weird shit. But I didn't understand the exact significance of a fur baby. Then I got a fur baby. Then I'm like, I've been going through some trauma and some bullshit and some racism and some more bullshit. And then my ex-wife brought home Romeo. I don't like no dad. That's me. It'll just be all in the way. No. I understand why Cujo was everywhere. No. Romeo, in the last day, was an asshole. But I'm trying not to be an asshole. I'm an asshole. No. This dog single-handedly changed my mental perspective of every single person I encounter. Instead of just being, oh, this person's gonna carry themselves this way. This guy's gonna do that. These white people gonna do that. Romeo changed all that. Dobby. I call him Dobby sometimes. He looked like a little Doberman Pinscher, but he's only like fucking this fucking tall, you know. That entity saved my life. So I don't even know if this is done. Oh, look at that. Piping hot. I had deep fried chicken in a long time. The best chicken I ever had was made with salt and pepper only. So in honor of Romeo, we'll do that for the next year. No more crazy fucking seasonings and shit from around the world. Use salt and pepper. Basic. Tried to get him to eat some chicken broth. He wouldn't drink it. The last water I gave him, he threw it up on me. I had to take like a rag and squeeze the water into him, and he drank it. Pain. I can go into politics right now, but it's all personal now. On TikTok, it was all about do your own research. On YouTube, it's all about the real story, the real AIX, what's really happening to me, how I'm really coping with society and life what I'm really doing on this world. You can never live up to your personality, especially one that you've created. I had this persona thing going on. Over the last few weeks, I was living up to it. A few people needed my help. I wanted to talk to them. A couple of friends of mine popped up out of nowhere. I went to a bar with them. I ended up talking to somebody, him and his wife, for about an hour and a half. They were going through some stuff. So, I have a certain ability to help people. And this happened to me, a person I normally talk to is in a home. This guy had a stroke. Can't talk to him. It's fucked up. Corona hit. Pull his pants up. Then nobody could go visit anybody in the homes. Why did I put more salt on that? So now my best buddy is in the dead. My other best buddy is in a home. And everyone else that I'm their big counselor to is telling me it'll be all right. Chicken tastes just like eggs. Told somebody that 2 weeks ago. I'll fucking clean up now. Fuck it. I'm me. I can do what the fuck I want to do on my show. Oh my gosh. Oh, people don't do what I'm about to do. I'm about to do it. Yeah, I'm about to do it right now. I'm old, so been drinking since last night. And I know a man's supposed to stand up and piss, but I'm not. Don't have to shit, I just gotta pee. I'm gonna sit here and pee. Because I'm that depressed. And I feel that shitty. I haven't felt like this since my grandmother died. And when my grandmother died, I found the tallest building in town. Well, tallest building I was closest to. Walked up to the stairway. Walked up to the roof. And I sat down on the edge. And I looked at the sky. And I thought about my grandmother. She could not read nor write. And when she died, we found out that she was actually like 15 years older than we thought. She was not 89 years old. Or 86 or whatever that was in those days. She was older than that. That was a turning point. Then you fast forward. We thought you were going to kill yourself in that room. No. My father dies. 2006. Right before we got Romeo, actually, I believe. My mind serves me correctly, which it hasn't been the last 72 hours. And Romeo's only been gone less than 24. We're in the car taking him to the emergency room. He spit up and stopped moving. I was holding him when he did that. I tried to lean him down so he wouldn't choke on the vomit. He was non-responsive at that point. I was about, it was in between 3:15 and 3:40. I know it's a big time in between, but when I get home, all of his stuff is there. All of his things. Toys he never played with, toys he didn't even fucking care about, are all fucking with me. I'm like, he didn't even fuck with you. Why are you fucking with me? He wouldn't even play with you, and why are you fucking with me? So, what did he actually do for me? When I gave up on all white people, he was like, look, I'm different. I still love you. It's the truth. When I was doing drugs, he's like, see me in the room, I smell that shit. Don't do it. Quit. All the things that he saw that I no longer do because he saw. I was on the verge of postal. I still got the keys to the tractors at the place I used to work. And I always had those visions of getting in a tractor and just knocking down an entire building with people in it. He stopped all that shit. Fuck those people. You got more to live for and a better life. Fuck them. I don't know if this video is gonna even go up. It's been sideways. Does the video work when it's like this? You want me upside down? Like a TikTok video? Oh. That little dog taught me more about life than most of the humans I've experienced in this life. I have been here half a century plus. And when I was younger and I faced stress, I'd say I'd been here over 5,000 years. What can you possibly do to me? Seen it all, heard it all, smelled it all, fucked them all. What can you possibly do for me? Now that I'm older, my attitude has changed. the fear I had of white people, because you don't know which one is crazy. It's not there anymore. I don't give a fuck. I don't care which one is crazy now. All that is because of that little weenie dog. You got a whole group of people working against you. You've been at a place for 8 years working, and all of a sudden, you gotta go. That weenie dog taught me to deal with those people. Said, fuck them. Let them die in their own sorrow. You move forward. You love your family, you love yourself, and you find something to love, because nobody outside those people that you think you love will love you. There's a truth to that. The people you show love to, if loyal, will always love you. Good, bad, or indifferent. Happy, sad, mad, angry, whatever the fuck, they will love you. Those people who have a problem with you will always have a problem with you until they can find some love for you. So, what is it going to be, people? Are we going to kill each other, fight each other, fuck over each other, or fuck each other? Over. Or we just going to start letting people live their lives and not give a fuck what they do so we can be happy in our own lives? That's the number one problem in America. You have this group and that group all fighting for attention. These people are doing this, these people are doing that. I can't live my life. Fuck your life. If you can't think about somebody other than your goddamn self, you don't deserve a life. If my neighbors are starving and I have a garden in my backyard, knowing that eventually one day they're going to hop the fence and steal out of my garden, why would I let my neighbor down? Selfishness. That's another video. We're talking about pain. So, the pain I'm having is a serious loss. The person I used to talk to is in a home and can't really fucking speak. The entity I turned to looked up to me until I pushed it away. That's the pain I'm feeling. Over the last few weeks, little Romeo was ripping garbage bags open and eating food off the ground. Things that he did not do. Pushed him away like, yeah, stop doing that. Don't do that. Not thinking of all the lessons he taught me, that maybe there's a reason why this guy is doing these things. But instead, I was too busy. Start pushing him away. This person, this entity, this dog, stopped me from being what you see on TV. I had the means, the ability, and the power to create great havoc on those who created racial injustice against me. And a weenie dog said, fuck 'em. So, how could this be? How could a little bitty dog save so many lives? He saved mine and the lives of everybody who did me wrong. That's who the fuck he saved. So, I can't go 40 minutes. I'm going to go get me another drink and another piece of chicken. I'm going to sound my grief, spit up my grief, maybe puke out my grief. But until then, I'm going to fuck with that old school E&J, and I'm going to drink these beers. An older friend of mine is coming. I don't know what time he'll be here, but he's going to show up. And he's going to sit with me because he says, you know, you need to sit with somebody because, man, you're not right now. And I'm not right now. So until I get right, I'm going to live up to my dog. I'm going to live up to the standards in which he set in me. And I know what you're saying. You got son and daughter. You got children, man. You got kids. Why don't you live up to your kids? I'm going to tell you exactly why I can't live up to them. They don't treat me like he did. They love me. They want me to feel better. They're not underfoot. They're not constantly, man, what you got for me, man? That's exactly how he was. It was all about him. He wanted what he needed when he wanted it when he needed it. And he was so small and cute, you'd be like, no, you're fucking with me. Everywhere I turn, he's there. Everywhere I look, I see where he was. For the last 15 years, he did not leave my side. He didn't have to. That's something my kids never did. My kids never wanted to be around me that much. So, if you ever figure out the mystery about children, you'd be a smart person. But you probably won't. But know this fact, I lost one. I lost a good one. I lost my fur baby. And that's how it is. You have to understand the pain you're going through so you won't inflict it on other people. That little dog taught me how not to be inflicting pain on other people for no reasons. So, you wonder, like, how come he's not crying? He's always crying in his videos. I'm not crying because I'm glad he's not suffering. He broke his back at least 3 times. He fell in a hole fucking last week. He didn't get put down with a shot. He died in my hands. That's the worst part about all this. I thought I let him down. While I was taking him to the hospital, he died. So, I wasn't a great dad to the dog. I could have been a better dad to him. But for the last 15 years, he probably knew that he saved my life. Because he knew exactly what I used to be before what I am now. So, I love you, Romeo Uno. Forever I'm in your debt. We will see each other again. And the next time we speak, we will understand each other's words. I will always miss you, my son. I will always take the lessons that you taught me and apply them. Good night, Romeo. Forever, you will sleep. If you ain't sleeping, you're pissing and shitting on somebody's front yard right now. Thank you. Good night, son. I'll see you soon. Well, not tomorrow, but I'll see you soon. Couple more minutes. That's almost over. We promised him 40 minutes, Romeo. We got to keep our word.